There we go. Hello, hello, and we are live. Sorry for the wait, everyone. I am
Hello,
joined
hello, hello.
today with Almonte. Sorry, I interrupted you. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. No, no. I thought that pause was exactly to let me jump in. I was like, "Oh, am I being awkward here?" No, no. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I hope you know me, but if you don't, I'm Almontas, former professor, current VTuber, and the old man about Warframe.
Yeah. But we weren't talking about Warframe just now. We were actually talking about the new collaboration feature with Twitch. And how it's
Yeah,
kind of like the hate for it is a little bit overblown in comparison that they just killed karaoke.
yeah. That was like my big thing. Like to me, it definitely strikes me as one of those features that's kind of a like doesn't solve anything. That was like my big thing because
Mm.
I haven't done this with Alex for reasons that I'll get to in a moment. Like I've done impromptu collabs. Like I've done impromptu collabs on my channel and on other people's channels. Like I know people who like I've got a friend who's been doing like a big subathon. She's like 30 days into it, and like I like hopped in on her subathon like impromptu. I was just in her chat and I was like, hey, I've actually got a cool story about this. Mind if I jump in? And part of this is like the vibe that I feel with her, and that I know her, and we've done this before, the two of us. So this was not that unusual. And I've done that with other people in my on my stream. Like a person was describing a streamer who's an academic was describing their thesis work in chat, and I was like, this is taking forever. Do you want to just like join a Discord call with me and like explain it there? Uh, and so like that's what it's for, right? Is for those moments where it's like, like let's just like casually do a collab when we don't have like a better idea. But like I can
Mm.
already do that, and I already do that. Like the barrier to entry is not like hitting buttons inside Twitch. And when I'm streaming, I'm not really looking at Twitch directly anyway, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Like I have my Twitch dashboard minimized. Like I just have OBS on
yeah,
one monitor and the game on the other monitor.
yeah, yeah. I'm looking at everything through OBS, and like if somebody tells me something in chat, or like if for some reason if I've got like a critical reason to be checking Discord, I'm like their Discord DMing me, I might notice it. But like I'm not I don't have the Twitch stuff open, so I wouldn't even notice, I don't think, if somebody did
Mm.
it. And it would I don't know how I would feel about that. And the reason why I haven't done an impromptu collab with Alex is just like we set it up in advance when we want to
Yeah,
collab.
yeah.
And it's just kind of I hope you don't mind me saying this, Alex. I think you like to be in control
Oh
of
no,
your
that's
environment.
completely accurate. I am like a
Yeah,
somewhat neurotic person and I need to be in like control of things. I need to have
yeah.
things planned in advance. Like I'm not opposed to like impromptu collabs. Like I think it would be fun to do one. But just like for my own like I guess mental well-being, I just prefer to have things like organized like prior.
Yeah, yeah, and like I hope Sybil doesn't get mad at me, but like she's 30 days into a subathon, and you can tell that the energy is flagging sometimes, and I'm like, hey, was it like obnoxious of me to jump in? And she's like, no, thank heavens you were there to like pick up some slack and like make my life a little bit easier. You'd never have that situation. That doesn't
Yeah.
happen with you. You are on stream when you want to be on stream. You have it planned in advance. You know what your business is, and when you are getting tilted out and don't want to be streaming, you tend to just kill the stream. Like you don't
Yeah,
tend
no,
to
that's
like,
that's pretty it's pretty accurate.
yeah, like it's extremely reasonable. And I mean, I'm very grateful. I want to be clear to anybody who thinks I'm being remotely critical. I'm also pretty anal a lot of the time. Uh, like me and Alex were both on vacation last week, so we scheduled this collab over a week ago. Like we were talking about this like 2 weeks ago, just like have it on the schedule so that neither of us was anxious coming into this week or like worried at all because we both like
Oh
that.
yeah.
We both like having the schedule. Uh,
Yeah. Like, I
and,
like to have my schedule done, like, by Sunday, so it's like I know especially with organizing collabs, some people are like, "Oh, yeah, I could probably do it this day," and then they don't really get back to you until, like, the day before, and it's like, "Well, do
oh
I
yeah,
put this on my schedule, or what do I do?" You
well,
know?
extremely anxiety inducing for me, and it's like it's part of why that like particularly for some when I've got that kind of situation, that's definitely a time where I really prefer to have it on their channel.
Mm.
Like, I tend to kind of prefer to be on other people's channels just because it's a little bit, then I don't have to be looking at chat while thinking about my collab mate at the same time.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a
yeah.
pure laziness on my part there, but, a less lazy element to that is sometimes I just want to like, if I don't really know what the schedule is, I don't wanna put something on say, I don't wanna tell people I'm going to be on my channel and then, like, still be trying to come up with it in the wee hours beforehand,
Mhm.
which sometimes I do, but like I try to avoid it. It's not my favorite. It's really not my favorite. I like to have the outlines submitted and locked in well in advance. Yeah, it just feels like the new feature the like just kind of doesn't solve a problem.
Yeah. I mean, like,
It's
I
kind of
can
like
kind of
scrap
see, like,
feature.
a sort of benefit to it if, like, let's say you wanted, like, call-ins, but you really didn't want to organize a Discord thing. Because I know people who have done, like, call-ins before, and, like, the organizing it through Discord is always kind of, like in my experience, it's a little bit of a shit show because people are like, "Oh, yeah, I'll
Mm,
be there," like, and then they don't show up. So I feel
yeah,
like
yeah,
having that, like, spontaneity, like, is a little bit better for people who have, like, busy schedules, and it's like, "Oh, yeah, I could, like" I can come, I just, like, don't know what time, so if you're, like, open to it, then, I'll call in.
yeah, yeah, and that's actually how I've done call-ins. Is like we had like a sign-in sheet in Google Sheets and stuff like that. It was like
Mhm.
very the ones I've done were like pretty regimented, but it's yeah, and like there's ways I can see it, but it looks like the 90% of what's happening is it's trying to make it so that like it's making like a dedicated UI element for DMing somebody with hey, can I hop on?
Pretty much, yeah.
And I don't know how much that adds, and I guess kind of why that makes me like a little cranky, I guess. Like as like a feature, part of the reason why it makes me feel kind of exasperated is I feel like I have too many goddamn pieces of software. I
Mhm.
feel like I have too much stuff that I'm keeping track of already. Uh, like I've got a collaborative project that I work on where like the collaborative elements are duplicated and overlapping across Discord DMs, Zoom Calendar, Google Sheets, and
Oh,
Trello.
lord.
Oh, and Google Docs, which is what we're actually working in. Like it's like this is such a pain in the ass. like we could have done all of this in one of those.
Mhm.
Everything in here could have been done in, frankly, Google, just a Google Doc. Frankly, we could have done everything in a single Google Doc if we were willing to have an incredibly messy Google Doc where people are like functionally DMing each other inside doc comments. But like we could have, and instead it's like, oh yeah, an email. I forgot about the email element. Like, but
Oh,
that was a
gotta get
part
that
where like,
email.
there was a part where like I was like every single thing I had to submit for one for like a this was for like publishing stuff. Like
Okay.
every single thing said that the publication for the formatted documents were ready for full publication, except in the email. There were additional editorial notes that for some reason nobody had put into any of those other things.
Oh, dear.
And so like I'm checking all of those other things and I'm like, okay, it's ready, and I'm doing like final uploads and final text formatting and stuff like that. And then I'm like, okay, it's all ready. I've put it in, so it's going to publish on this schedule. And then my editors is like, oh, did you remember to like insert like this thing? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And like, oh, it's in like the emails. I'm like, what are you talking? Like, why did you give me a file that said final completed and it wasn't final completed? Why did you
That's
do this?
wild. Oh my god.
Oh, uh, I mean, there's the joke in writing that people will have, essay title, final dash draft three parentheses final, parentheses completed. Like people will do that kind of shit, which is I'm too much of a nerd. I'm too much of a nerd. I just give my drafts numbers. Like,
Yeah, it's probably a better way of
yeah.
doing it.
Ah, and like I said, like this is and I've got my editor in chief is one of those people who's like, oh, like we can solve this by just adding like another layer of software, and I'm like, please don't, please stop this, please stop this. We could have like we're adding more problems. We're adding coordination problems by adding more software layers. None of them are helping. Um, and like Trello tends to be the breaking point for me because I've been in like a dozen projects where like people are like, oh, we can solve this by adding Trello, and then like the Trello turns into like an actual problem.
Oh, I
Uh,
have not used Trello before, but I've heard it's like an organization software
yeah,
thing.
it is. It is. And like in theory, it's I can see
Oh,
the
and then you need to
virtues
add the
of it.
software to track the other software.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Um, and it's Trello is like if everybody is good about using it as like their primary means of updating the project is quite good. And like it's like my model artist, Sensational uses it for displaying what his schedule looks like.
Hmm.
So that people can see like how like if you so you can see like you can check his Trello and it's like if I accept the wait list, I will be behind like X number of people, and then there's Y number of people who are in drafting, and so on and so on. Like that's it's useful for like people to visualize like that.
Hmm.
But if you have 5 people using the same Trello and not and like even like one person isn't updating it every single time they do something, it's like worse than useless.
Oh God.
It's like very brittle in that way. It's not like a very robust system in the same way that even just like email chains are. Like an email chain is like a less likely way for things to get lost in the cracks.
Yeah, yeah.
Trello is a thing where like if anybody is failing to update, every single person has wrong information
Mm.
about the project status. Like everybody needs to be super disciplined about updating the Trello all the time, or it's actually worse than just not having a system at all. It's a little frustrating to me.
I
Uh,
can imagine, yeah.
yeah, Blossoms always got it. Yeah, if you need to have some way of it being like really managed, or else it's just bad. But yeah, so like that's kind of my take on this like knock feature. The only thing I really noticed about it is that they may have already changed this, but when they first had it, it looked like it covered up people's icons partially,
Yeah, yeah.
which is ugly. Cause and like you have so little space for that icon.
I remember
You
when
know?
I was trying to click on someone's stream last night, I was so scared that I was accidentally gonna hit the knock like function. Like this is
Yeah.
like a big streamer. It was like, like 1,000 viewers, and I'm like, I do not want to
Oh,
do
dude.
that.
Yeah. Hey,
Like
Iron Mouse,
please,
how do you
please
feel
make it
about
smaller or
letting me
remove
in?
it. Like, oh
I'm
hello, it's
totally
just
not a
me, I'm
weirdo.
a nobody. Please let me into your stream. Like, oh god, this would be so embarrassing.
I mean, admittedly, I think I'm gonna say that for if there's definitely like a sweet spot, right?
Hmm.
Where like if it's somebody like you, if it was like you and me, like we know who each other are, and like if I got that from you, I'd be like, "Yo, Alex, what's up?" Like I wouldn't like
Yeah, yeah.
feel that worried about it. Like, hey, like what's going on? And I'd like
Like
get
I
back
remember
to you about.
yesterday, like I saw your little like knock icon. I was like, ooh, what's this? I wonder if I can click it. What happens if I do? Like I was actually considering like, like calling into your stream just to see what would happen.
Yeah, I mean that I'd probably be like, get in my Discord so I can pull you into the collab channel because that's what I know how to handle. But I wouldn't think it was that big of a deal because again, we've collabed together. I know you. And then there's like like if you did click on something like Iron Mouse or Shy Lily, it's like there's no way in hell. Like it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah.
They're not going to remember you. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Uh, if it is somebody that like you talk to but like you haven't collabed with yet, that could be like really embarrassing. like
Yeah, yeah.
like I can think of a couple of people who are live right now who if I did that I would be like, oh god, what did I do? like, oh no. Um, I would feel really embarrassed if I did that with a couple of people. Uh, but for I don't know, it feels silly and like by contrast, I found it really surprising how little I saw about the ban on karaoke.
Hmm.
Like that's Jesus, like that's like a big one. That's huge. Like I can think of two people who I can think of quite a few people who I have like VTubing relationships with. Who are like that's not their main content, but it's like a mainstay of their content.
Mm.
And like, oh geez, like that sucks. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Um, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, there's a streamer who I'm in her Discord, and like, she has a dedicated channel for karaoke requests. Like, that's how much
Yeah.
she does karaoke, and like how important it is. And it's like, oh, you just like, can't do this on here anymore. So I don't know what that's gonna do. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, because like they were just, it's so weird because they're like, oh yeah, we're launching this DJ thing, but we're also taking away karaoke. It was a very strange way of doing it, but I can see why.
Yeah,
Like, oh, we're giving you this thing to hide the fact that we're taking away something, you know?
yeah, yeah, and it's like it's there's an element to which like I understand why this happened the way it did, which is music ID
Yeah.
software is really, really good, and people are frivolous lawsuits over DMCA violations for music are
Hmm.
just like such a part of the online ecosystem. Like, I'm really glad that I'm not like a music-oriented streamer in any
Oh
way,
yeah.
or content creator in general, because like, I mean, frigging Saffron got slapped for streaming Civilization 5.
Really?
Yeah, actually, I think it was Civilization 6, but it used like Civilization 6 uses music from Civilization 5 in the menu, and she got slapped by the composer
Oh, that's crazy.
for like streaming the game. It was like for like 30
Was this
seconds
on
of it being
Twitch or
on the
was
menu.
this like a YouTube VOD?
That was on YouTube. That was on
Oh,
YouTube, but
okay.
like the same software applies, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Twitch has to like kind of. We've been able to be a little bit more free on Twitch because the same people don't care as much,
Hmm.
and now I guess they do, and like Twitch doesn't have a lot of ability. If YouTube can't stand up to that bullshit, like what chance does Twitch
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
really have? Like if
Like I
YouTube's not
remember
like
when I did my Stepmania stream, I wasn't sure if I could like, you know, upload the VOD on YouTube. And I did upload the VOD on YouTube, but I just like gave up on monetizing it. So it's like there, but like I like there's no monetization on it just because like dealing with those music things is just like it's too much of a pain in the ass. And like some things are like, no, you can't monetize this at all if it has this song in it. Not even revenue share.
yeah, yeah, and it's. I mean, it's one of those things where like we all have to think about YouTube, right? We all have to think about it. I think even if you're not really even any type of content creator, you end up thinking about it because you consume YouTube content at some point in your
Hmm.
life. Uh, but like, oh my goodness, like trying to make money on YouTube is like such a mess. It's such a mess, and there's so many
Ta-ta,
rules about it, and they
Reverends.
don't tell you what the rules are, and so
Yeah.
people are like doing all sorts of wacky stuff. And there's one of the ones I keep on thinking about is like YouTube obviously wants a cut
Mm.
of whatever you're doing. And so Twitch was also involved in a similar version of this, where trying to clamp down on uh sponsorship on outside sponsorships.
Really?
Yeah, Twitch did their own kind of thing about this where they're like limiting how much of your space and how much of your time could be dedicated to like on-screen shilling of sponsors.
Oh, I didn't realize they did that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was maybe a year or so ago, and like a bunch of people I know were like super mad because they're like, I like the gamer subs is like paying me like way more than all this Twitch stuff. Like, I mean, it's like the kind of common joke we have on among streamers is like the Twitch ad revenue doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It's nothing. It's nothing. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. Playing ads is a tax that we pay to be
Hmm.
allowed to have affiliate. Like it's not we don't like it's we don't the compensation they give us is an insult. Uh, like we do that because otherwise we don't get to use the subs or our emotes.
Yeah.
And I know people who like have a fair who have bigger audiences than me who didn't even go affiliate.
Yeah,
Because they were just like
I remember
I
when
don't
I
want to
did
do
my
that.
donathon, I got
Hmm.
about from Twitch after their cut, I got about $500, which means that in reality, I had
Hmm.
made about 1,000 and Twitch
Hmm.
just took half of that, which
Yep.
is like I like when I
Yep.
realized that, I was like, "Oh my God." Like
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I
And
understand
that's
why they
what
do it, but still it sucks, you know?
it does suck. It feels particularly obnoxious because we're gonna get taxed on it afterwards anyway. On
Oh
top
yeah.
of that, it's like come on, man. Uh, but the but yeah, like outside sponsorships is a way for you to like make money where John Twitchman doesn't get any cut of it, and it's like it's way more reliable and stable if you can swing it. And like I understand, like YouTube is like huge bastards about it. Like
Mm.
people have wondered why the YouTube sponsor skip add-on works. Like, you know about this, right? Or
No,
I guess
I
I'll share
don't.
just
What? I
audio.
didn't know there was
There's
an add-on to skip sponsors.
Yeah, there's an add-on that you can get just in the Firefox extensions where on YouTube you'll just like automatically skip the sponsored segment of a YouTube video. Um, and you can even see like on the browser, like there'll be a part of the play that is green as opposed to red. Part of the bar will be
Hmm.
green as opposed to red, and that's a sponsored segment. You can see it in advance. Uh, and like that's because YouTube doesn't want people having out doesn't want the sponsorships
Oh, so they
because that's
allow
money that
it.
people are making. Yeah, yeah. YouTube is fine with with this add-on that hurts creators, uh, and reduces the amount of money going into the ecosystem because it's yeah because they want the cut.
Mm.
Uh, they want the cut. And so they must trying to push people to do things that are more advertiser friendly because a lot of people on YouTube are just like it's so hard to get past the YouTube ad regulators that I'm just gonna make myself completely unadvertisable entirely. Like no monetization. I'm just going to accept the loss because the advertising revenue is not worth it.
Yeah.
Um, a lot of the creators I follow do that because I also listen to a fair number of like military and current events commentators and like all of them make no advertising money at all. Completely on advertising, completely no possibility uh, for those kind of guys. Like it's completely completely forsaken. Yeah, it's I don't know. Like I said, the karaoke thing. Like we've got a yeah Desmerit saying that trying to globalize rules so the more strict TOS to like avoid breaking other rules in more complicated ways, which is understandable, but it does feel pretty limiting. And like I don't, again, like from a content creator perspective, are people just gonna start doing their karaoke streams like as Discord streams? Like, what are people gonna do? Like
I mean,
that's
it
actually
will
not a
be
yeah.
absolutely wild if people like actually start going to Kick for that stuff. That's going to be
Oh my
crazy.
goodness. That would be crazy because like Kick was a funny moment in this because like I understand what's happening in general with Kick, but like it's also like the near instantaneous revulsion people had to Kick,
Mm.
particularly among like the VTubers that I know. I know some VTubers who experimented with using Kick, but like I looked at Kick for like 30 seconds. I'm like, oh, my audience isn't gonna like this. Like they're
Yeah.
not
Like
gonna.
I actually
They're not.
started off with Kick when I was like first starting. I did Kick for like a little bit.
Mhm,
I actually didn't have like a bad experience on there. I just kind of realized that like there's like no chance to grow on a platform that is so like limited and so
yeah,
segmented. Like there's
yeah,
just no chance to grow. You're not going to get anywhere with that.
yeah. No, I mean, quality is quantity is a quality all its own. Quantity is a quality all its own, and like we're already kind of limiting ourselves by being on the second biggest one rather than the big one. Um, and Kick is so much smaller, and it's kind of the general problem with like all these platform things. Like the V Shoujo platform had a similar thing where it just like didn't have a lot. You just need to be so big in order for it to pay off.
Yeah.
And making something creator friendly doesn't make it audience friendly, and the creators need to go where the audience is.
Exactly, exactly.
That's the end of the day. At the end of the day, we need to follow the audience, and that's more important than like a revenue share or whatever. And Kick only really attracts a very particular audience that doesn't, I think, suit any of the content that I make. To
Mm.
put it as politely as I can.
Yeah, no,
uh,
I know where you're coming from.
yeah. Uh, but yeah, it's yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen because like yeah, we're already kind of like the scrappy niche over here on Twitch as opposed to being on YouTube, and to go scrappier and more niche is definitely a choice.
Hmm.
You know, it's definitely a choice to go from like the to look at Pepsi and go, no, Pepsi's too popular. I need to go for RC Cola. Uh,
Pretty much.
yeah, I mean, there are people who like RC Cola authentically for on its own merits, and power to them. But if you're an
I've never had
advertiser or
RC
something,
Cola before.
Oh, that's a see that's it's telling me things about how and where you grew up. I like RC Cola. I think it's not bad. I think it's not bad. I don't think it's actually like inferior to Coke or Pepsi. I think it is different. It is definitely different, and I mostly associate it. I don't know if I've ever gotten like a can of RC Cola. I think I've had it like hockey arenas and movie theaters.
Hmm.
Like it's like completely married to like the arena setting, to being at like an arena where people aren't doing that many drugs. Uh,
Hmm.
as opposed to like if I was going to like a concert or something and everybody's drunk. Uh, yeah,
Yeah, it's
so
definitely a
it's
very specific drink, that's for sure.
yeah, it's a very specific drink, and yeah, I mean you haven't had it at all, and I like I said I had it a lot at hockey arenas, and I associate with those like terrible stadium nachos.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, the one thing I miss as a vegan, really bad stadium nachos. I don't miss any like good cheese. I miss the terrible nacho cheese that you get at like a at an arena or a concert.
I mean, for all you know, it might not even have been real cheese.
It might not have been, but I kind of need to know that it's definitely not. There's a little bit of a difference in knowledge there, and I've gotten kind of close on it, a couple of times, but like, oh yeah, the absolute garbage. Would be like trying to VTube like this on OnlyFans. Uh,
I mean, I'm sure
yeah, and
there
most
are,
of
like,
us.
VTubers on OnlyFans, but they probably do their own thing there.
Well, I mean, the famous one is Melody, right?
I thought she was on Chatterbait. Well, she probably's on OnlyFans
She's on
too.
Chatterbait. I think she's on Fansly. I don't know. I don't actually watch her NSFW streams at all. I'm being a total poser by acting like I do, uh, but I think most of us are really trying to stick to like one platform for our live content. Like people tend to like try out the other ones. I know people have like tried out like the TikTok streaming, and then like they kind of just came back to Twitch unceremoniously after a little bit.
Mhm.
There are a couple people who kind of try to mix and mingle YouTube and Twitch, but that seems pretty rare. Um, there's Melody, and I can think of like one or two other people I know for whom like NSFW content is a big part of their brand, who are on Twitch and then also on one of the other ones. Uh, I don't think anybody is like gaming on OnlyFans really or something like that. They might be for all I know,
I mean, I
but
don't know, you want to game with your boobs out? Like, sure, why not? Why can't you do
I know.
that, you know? You could just like, I don't know, just let them hang out, I guess. You could put that on
I guess.
OnlyFans. Maybe someone's interested in that.
I guess. Yeah. I guess my interaction with my knowledge of OnlyFans is probably more at this point from a lawyer I know. Uh, where like he like helps investigate financial crimes.
Mhm.
And the percentage of financial crimes where the actual way that the financial crime went down was a guy with way too much money did not pay attention to how much money he was giving to people on OnlyFans.
Oh, wow.
Like a significant percentage of the crimes that he investigates are like something involving OnlyFans, and sometimes it's legitimately a scam, and sometimes it's a guy just like got drunk and gave like thousands of dollars to somebody
Oh
in a
god,
way
it's like
that's
the
like
adult version of having your
yeah,
child steal your credit card.
yeah, it is. It very much is. It's like there was no crime committed here, so I'm sorry, my friend. I am sorry. This was not a crime. This was this one's on you. Uh, and I'm not going to pretend to understand what the distinctions are. I'm just going to continue my traditional habit in life of just being incredibly cheap and therefore surviving a lot of problems that I would otherwise have in life.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah. I would probably fall for a lot of scams if I wasn't just like, as soon as somebody starts mentioning money, I'm like, okay, I need to do like a million hours of research on what you're talking about.
I feel like if
And
I came into like a large amount of money, the first thing I would do is I would find like an accountant or a financial advisor and just be like, please tell me how to not waste my money.
I've had a few moments in my life where I've gotten very lucky and not made like real money, not made like millions of dollars, but made like a couple of months' wages in like a few days. Uh, and every single time I just sock it away into my savings account as fast as
Yeah.
possible. just dump it in my savings account immediately, and just I'm like, well, good, well, good, and I am going to pretend that didn't happen.
Just pretend it doesn't exist. Just pretend. Like, oh, the money, I don't
Just
see it. I don't see it. It doesn't exist.
I don't see it. All I know is that the barrier of how long I can survive joblessness went up slightly longer. That's it. I don't think about it in any particularly special way. But I'm also, as I said, I'm a saver. I'm
Mm.
very much a saver as financially, which is scary for me in VTubing because this is not great paying wages. But
Yeah.
oh, that's enough about money. Uh, so Nanami Kento fan.
Yes.
Yes. Let's look. So we talked a little bit about what you want to do. So you want to do
Hmm.
New War. You want to be
Yes.
gearing up for New War. I think we do want to get you a new amp regardless. You want a new amp, you want a Galatine, which you can make like right now. Galatine's really fast.
Let me check. Because
Uh,
I think there was a material that I needed, but I didn't
okay.
have. Let me check. Let's see. I have the paracesis.
Oh, you already have it, or do
Um,
you have the blueprint?
Galatine. Do I have the? It's a melee weapon, right?
Yeah, it's a sword. You can pick up the blueprint on the market.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have the blueprint for that. Let me check.
Yeah, you just go onto the. I hate that they call it the market. It's so confusing. Not helpful. Given that there is also an alternative Warframe market, which is where you do platinum
Hmm.
trading.
Actually, I don't know if this is still the case, but someone told me last time that I don't need the paracesis. Do you know if that's still true?
I don't know that. Paracesis is a very good weapon. Um,
Okay.
I
Someone else is saying you don't actually need the paracesis for New War.
oh, okay. I don't. I thought you needed it for the one of the pre-quest for New War. Like you don't need it inside New War, but I thought you needed it for like an earlier quest. Either way, that's not the big deal. Oh, and Paracesis needs the Eidolon shards anyway. If you were
Hmm.
not if you were to make it anyway. Um. All right. So this is going to be a mess if we do um an Eidolon hunt. Uh, the majority of the time in an Eidolon hunt is in kid mode.
Hmm.
That's the majority of it. It's a pain in the neck. Um, you do functionally no damage.
Okay.
There's a lot of why we're doing this is because you currently do functionally no damage. So I will pretty much just be carrying you. The good news is we
Are you
currently
going to
have
be able
20
to do
minutes.
it all by yourself, taking one
I
down?
should be able to. I should be
Okay.
able to. Um, it's been a minute since I've done one, but I should be able to do it. We've got 20 minutes. It shouldn't be too bad. Uh,
Okay.
might be a little bit on the tighter end because I haven't done it in a moment, which will be kind of frustrating, but I should be able to, especially if we're only doing one. I would not be able to do 3 in this time frame. People usually like to do either 3 or 9. I think there's some crazy people out there who try to do 12 per cycle.
Oh, wow.
Uh, doing one is not going to be particularly hard, especially because the vast majority of the challenge is the third one. It's a multi-step boss fight, and like the first one's usually not super hard, and the second one's a significant escalation. And the third one is a really big escalation because it just kills you constantly.
Okay.
It just does like an absolutely enormous amount of big AoE damage. So I heard it. Okay, I see it. I see it. Wow,
Oh,
I am.
you're flying. How did you do that?
I have an Arcwing launcher.
Oh.
So I can use
Nice.
my Arcwing in.
Do I have my
Yep, there.
skateboard? Oh, I do have my skateboard. Yay.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Change some of the damage numbers on this. Yeah, if you can get over to the Eidolon, I don't know why I can't tag it. This guy.
Okay.
Just shooting it with your amp while it's got the
Okay.
purple shields up. When it doesn't have the purple shields up, I'll be able to dumpster it really fast.
So go into kid mode and shoot it with my my baby pistol thingy.
Yeah. I didn't charge up
My pathetic laser beam.
Yeah, and when he... Okay, so I'm going to break his knees. I'm going to break his knees, and then he's going to do a little bit of an invulnerability thing. I think actually he'll teleport because I didn't do this the smart way. I didn't do that
Okay. Oh dear.
Yeah, magnetic procs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's going to disappear. We have to find him again.
The terrorist retreats, but remains
So,
close by,
let's...
wary of you.
I may as well... So, hold on. How much time did that use up? Only 2 minutes. Okay, so we're actually in pretty good shape, because that was 1/4 of the boss fight.
Okay.
That was 1/4 of 1/3 of the whole thing. So, these things, right here. Come over here.
Those
Knock it down.
draw energy from the
And hack it.
Hack it?
And, yeah, hack it, and it'll start following you.
Oh dear. Okay,
Okay.
hold on.
Okay.
How do I... Oh, X. Hack.
Recovery.
Okay.
Yeah. And if
There
you
we
can
go.
find another one of those, I believe, yeah, we want 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And did you see the Vomvolist?
The
little
what?
Vomvolist guy? Vomvolists is what they're called. Did you see it? Okay, so I guess not. When Vomvolists are they're sentient enemies. They're little sentient enemies that look like little blocks. If you kill them with a conventional weapon, but don't fully kill them, and they're near the lure will eat them. And that's what we want. We want them to eat a bunch of Vomvolists. I'm actually I found another one. People who do this really efficiently have a person who just like goes around collecting lures at the start of the fight. Really efficiently. That's like a whole roll.
Let's see. Where's that
So-
thingy? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's following me. Should I just follow you?
Yeah, just follow me. Just follow me.
Okay.
I marked where the enemy that we need is.
Okay.
Okay. So knocked out a vulnerable. So we want those because the lures will keep the terrorist, the Eidolon, from retreating when I break his knees. The next time I break his knees. But I'm going to get started on the longer part of the fight, which is blowing out its shields. And efficiently blowing out the shields is the larger part of the strategy to this, and it's actually kind of a pain in the neck to do efficiently. Because there's not a lot of things you can do to increase the damage of amps. Like the main thing I think is
That
using
device is insufficient. You are directed to secure
the-
and
what do you
deploy
call it?
additional
Volt shield.
Eidolon lures.
I believe Volt Shield's like the biggest one.
Oh, okay. I brought the little guy. He's on his way. Where
Good.
is he? Oh, there he is.
He'll teleport to us, which is good. I'm pretty sure we just need to.
Oh, and there's another one here. Has this one already been hacked?
Yeah, that one's mine. That one I carried. And so if you see the little Vomvolist dudes, just shoot them with a regular gun, not your pea shooter gun. And then hopefully the
Energy spike.
Okay.
I advise falling back.
and magnetic procs, which is annoying. Okay. Now this should go pretty fast. He's not going to teleport around, and my what do you call it? My chroma is pretty charged up, pretty busy right now.
Okay. You said, should I kill the Kavats?
Oh, the Kavats? I don't care about the Kavats.
Okay.
Go do whatever.
Oh, the Vom. You want me to kill the Vombiast, right?
Kill the Vombalist, and they'll turn into like a little ghost Vombalist.
Okay.
And that's what we want. We want the little ghost.
Okay.
The ghost Vombalist will get eaten. Oh dang it! He charged the shields. Screwed up something here. The little ghost Vombalists will get eaten. We used to charge the lures, and we want the lures charged. It's not like a super big deal, but it does enhance the reward we get. We get better rewards if that happens. And I screwed up the timing, and
Oh dear.
there we go.
Okay, I did this earlier and now I can't remember. How do I get off of my K drive?
Melee.
Melee? Oh, thank you.
Yep, melee.
Oh, there's a thingy over here.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, you're down. You're down.
I don't know what happened. But at least I got focus.
Yeah. Okay.
Should I revive?
Just revive. Yeah, just revive and get over here.
Okay.
One of the lures is charged. And
oh dear. Oh dear, I'm gonna die again. Why am I dying? Oh, I guess I got too close or something?
These guys have a lot of like weird AoE attacks.
Smaller sentients rush
Okay.
to the Eidolon's aid, healing it. Stop them.
Yeah, we just gotta punch the crap out of all these Vombalists who are coming in.
Okay. Oh god, it's draining my shield.
Oh, looks like it broke one of our lures.
Okay.
Don't worry about my cat.
Okay.
I usually don't. Okay, one of the lures is alive. We lost one of the lures. I'm gonna try to rapidly see if I can grab another one because I think we need two. How are we doing on time, actually? Are we over 10 minutes? We're over 10 minutes. Perfect. I'm just gonna try to be really fast on this one. There we go.
Oh wow. Oop. Push me away.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of pushing.
Oh, that's a lot of Vombiasts.
Yeah, yeah, which is good, I need to charge up the second lure.
Should I be shooting them?
Yeah, shoot them, and...
Okay.
There we go. Now I'm gonna try to kill him. Oh, dang it, he revived his, he redid his shields, okay. Shoot him with a little pea shooter. I'm not really explaining how this fight works.
Yeah, I have no idea what's happening, but it's okay.
We're gonna blow him up, and I am going to. So we gotta break his his sentient shield, and then I just hose him down with my sniper rifle because that's how this works. Doing about million something DPS here. It's like the only part of my entire everything in Warframe that's actually particularly optimized.
Oh dear.
Okay, there we go. Now we won.
Yippee!
He's gonna sink into the ground.
Oh god.
And we're gonna get a bunch of stuff. Yep, that's the stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, lethal momentum. Okay.
It's the sentient cores is the thing that we're really looking for.
Ah, okay. Yeah, there's a lot
Cards
of
are
them.
also very valuable, but the cores, the sentient cores are like the really valuable thing here.
Okay. There's like one more over here that I didn't get.
Yeah, and the Vombalist, if you kill a Vombalist twice, like you kill it once with a regular weapon or anything, and then you kill it with the you always have to use an amp to kill the second part. The little like blue ghost part, you can only kill with an amp. Those will drop intact sentient cores, which you can get from other items. You can get from other enemies as well. It's not just Bombalists you can get them from like Battleists and Conquilists and stuff like that.
Okay.
Those are worth like 100 reputation. With because this is what we're trying to get actually. We're trying to get reputation with the quills. The other ones are going to be worth a couple thousand. So we're just going to go back to town now because we don't have enough time to get another one in.
Okay. Because they only spawn at night?
They only spawn at night, and so I'll just show you, like, we're not going to do it, but just, if you come over to this island I'm at.
Okay.
So you can gamble, if you come over here and everybody puts in their brilliant Eidolon shard, it summons the next boss in the chain.
Ah, okay.
And so there's a second and third in the chain that are considerably harder. We definitely don't have the time, but it's kind of a gamble, right? It's kind of a gamble. You're giving up the brilliant Eidolon shard on the hopes that you can beat the next boss before the time runs out and get a bigger reward, which will include even more brilliant Eidolon shards, which are very good. Brilliant Eidolon shards are worth like I think 40 or 50,000 focus.
Oh wow, okay.
Like this is my preferred way of getting focus, is fighting these guys, because I actually kind of like the fight, and it feels a lot less. I haven't done them so much that they feel as mind-numbing as going into like a high experience mission and trying to kill 1,000 enemies. Every 20 seconds, it feels a little bit less. Okay, so Eidolon shard. One
So we
flawless.
talked to the dude, right?
Yeah, Onko. We'll only talk to your kid. We'll not talk to your adult.
Yes.
An alarming way to put it. I don't know why I put it. I don't know why I phrased it like that.
He won't talk to your flesh puppet.
Yeah. He won't talk to your dog.
Browse where?
So you, what does it say your quill standing is right now?
My
Like
standing?
It should be like nothing.
It
right?
says I have 0 out of 5,000.
So I need to actually check how it works in terms of what you get. So quills standing. Can you actually go to browse wares? Yeah. Quills.
Oh wait, browse wares. Sorry, I was just
Yeah. I was thinking in the wrong order.
Is there a specific one I should be looking for?
So in your wares, the only thing you see there is the moat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to get you through that first 5,000 to rank up, and then get you the blueprints for the next level. The Raplok, Pensha, and Lokra. And we're just going to get those because that's like the most minimal effort way to get you an amp that doesn't completely suck.
Okay.
So you need to. I don't think there's any way to get standing other than to trade cores for standing.
Okay.
Oh wow! So Intense are worth 250. I thought they were worth 100. So just trade whatever is the absolute, like just the minimum most efficient to get up to the next rank.
So would that be the exceptional sentient core conversion? No, wait.
No. Trade cores for standing. You should see that.
The quill standing? Wait, was that in browse wares? I'm sorry.
Go all the way down. Just zoom all the way out and then talk to him again. And there should be like amp assembly, quill standing, browse wares, and then trade sentient cores.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm blind.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Make sure that you keep 10 intact cores.
Okay, so at least 10 intact cores.
Yeah, don't use
I should
your
sell... So then I should sell, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 10 of these.
I should actually look at your stream.
Should I trade the exceptional and flawless cores, or should I save those?
I would start with one of those actually. I would start with the flawless.
Okay, because I only have one flawless.
Yeah. Start with the flawless, because that just gets you a lot very quickly. And then Yeah, do the flawless and one exceptional, I guess. I'm looking at what you've got right here. One
Okay.
exceptional and one more intact.
One more intact?
Yeah. You want to keep 10.
Oh dear.
We need you to still have 10 left over. So you can do
Okay.
you can
Because I
afford
need
17.
5,000, right?
Yeah, so 11. Trade it in, redeem it.
Okay. You want to proceed? Yes. Okay.
Oh, he doesn't give you a free item. What a cheapskate. What a cheapskate. So go to. So I think you'll need to trade for some more standing,
Mm-hmm.
and we need 3,000 standing.
Yes.
Oh wait, no,
Okay.
no, go to cool standing. Did you go to cool
Oh.
standing? Sorry, go to cool standing.
Cool
Sorry,
standing.
my bad. Yeah, go to cool standing and rank up.
Rank up?
Yeah, go to cool standing and rank up.
Requires the following sacrifice. Okay, so this is why you said I
Yeah.
needed 10, right?
Yep. This is
Okay.
why you need to keep on hang on to the last 10.
Okay.
Yep. You hit cancel.
Oh, I pressed cancel. Oops. There we go. All right, rank 1.
And does it let you choose a free wear when you rank up? Because it usually does.
We are prepared to provide.
Or Siege of Sheepsgate.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Take one of those 3 blueprints. The Klopkra or the Pensha or the
Do you have a
Rothlock.
recommendation?
Doesn't matter because you're going to need all 3. And they all cost the
Oh,
same.
okay.
You're going to need all 3 of them. Yeah.
Let's see. A convex prism table focuses energy towards a fine point, semi-auto, long range, and precise, or large volume quick charge.
You're going to use all 3.
Okay.
Because you assemble the next amp out of 3 parts.
Okay. So it doesn't really matter which one I pick.
Yeah, you're going to need all 3, and the next thing we're going to do is buy the other 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got that one.
And then go to trade more for standing.
Trade sentient cores for standing?
Yep. And
Ooh, okay.
whatever you need to do to get 2,000 if you can. If you can get to 2,000.
I don't... 22,000. I don't know if I have enough for 22,000.
No, 2,000. Just 2,000.
Oh, 2,000. Okay.
2,000.
Let's see.
Trading all the exceptionals, you should be able to.
Trade in all the exceptional?
Yeah, just what was that going to get you?
That'll get me 4,500.
Yeah, that's fine. Just
okay,
do
I'll trade them in.
Yeah, and then I hope I can't. I literally cannot remember which one you just bought right now.
It was the Oh, I remember what it looks like. Hold on. It was the white one, I think. Oh, oops, not that one. It was it was the Pensha.
Okay, so you own 1 Pensha blueprint, right?
Mm-hmm.
Buy 1 Rothlock and 1 Klopkra.
Okay. And this is 1,000. Okay.
Yeah, each of those are 1,000.
That will prove beneficial.
Then the
and I did.
And for us. Well
And
chosen.
you need. Okay, you've got enough Cetus Wisps for it. That's good. The Cetus Wisps are actually kind of the biggest pain out of all of these.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you're doing on everything else, like fish parts and the other stuff you need is fish parts and a bunch of mining stuff.
Yeah, I have no fish oil or mercray livers.
Oh no, you need 1 more Cetus Wisp. You have 5. You need 6 total. Dang it. Wisp are a pain in the neck. Those are things we can put off. That's like the part that like you kind of need help with is you need to like get boosted through that first Eidolon fight.
Okay.
The fishing and stuff like that, like we can do that, but it's like whatever. We can do it. We can do some fishing and mining if you want, but I don't know if you want to do that or if you want to. I know you also needed to do. You also want to do a bunch of ducat farming.
Yeah.
Your choice. This was the one thing that felt time critical.
Because what do you think? Like, how long and difficult is getting a necromech?
Pain in the ass.
It's a pain in the ass. Okay.
Pain in the ass. I don't mind working on that. It's probably gonna take us more than 1 session.
Okay.
Because especially because I need some of my stuff too. It's not just you, and I think the first one's easier to build than the second one.
Do I need more than 1?
There are two, so in terms of mastery, eventually.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
Because just for the quest, I only need one, correct? The new
yeah,
war.
yeah. You need one for the quest. I'm pretty sure.
It is
Uh,
done.
and I've only used the Void Rig. I've never even used the Bone Widow because I haven't gotten it yet because it's kind
Mm-hmm.
of a pain to get.
Well, you said the Ducats is a little bit easier, right?
Ducats is the easiest one. You know how to get ducats.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, it's just prime parts.
Oh, okay. I just have to trade
Yeah,
those in.
yeah, you just have to liquidate some prime parts. Yeah. So
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
when you said you need ducats, I assumed that you meant like we just need to go crack a bunch of relics. I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
that's easy.
okay.
We know how to do
I
that.
thought they
We know
were
how to
like
crack
something I had
relics.
to farm.
Uh, I mean, they are,
This
but you know how to do
story
it.
will have.
Okay, okay.
You've done, yeah. It's just you just do whatever. You just do whatever form of getting prime parts is the least boring for you.
Okay.
That's how you get ducats.
I probably have
Whatever.
some dupe prime parts that I could see if I could
Oh,
trade in.
yeah. I forget that you can't leave Cetus together. Uh, so I'm leaving Cetos.
Okay.
So yeah, just go to any of the relays and just see
Mm-hmm.
what it looks like, I guess.
Okay.
Uh,
Let me check and see how much I need real fast before I do that.
cool.
Cause
I'm gonna pop into the Necrolisk because there's something I want to check there.
let's see. Does it say specifically how much I need? Let me double check. Let's see. You must own a necromech. Okay. Then how many ducats do I need? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because someone told me I needed them, or the game told me I needed them. And I don't recall how many that was.
How many ducats you need? I thought it was
Yeah.
a few. I thought it was like quite a bit. I thought it was like a few thousand. For what though? Are you trying to make paracesis or for something else?
I have no idea. I just remember being told that I need ducats for the new war, and I don't know how many I need.
Let me take a look. What are new war requirements? To the Warframe wiki.
Oh, they're for the paracesis. Okay, well then if I don't
Yeah,
need the paracesis, then I don't need the ducats.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
Paracesis is, to be fair, a very good weapon. It is
Okay.
a very good weapon. So getting it at a basic level, not a problem.
Okay. So Neurodoc says I need 1,000 total. Let me see. Oh gosh, where would I find that? In equipment, perhaps? Inventory.
Yeah, you can check inventory and then search for ducats. I think they count as an item.
I don't see any in here, unless I'm spelling it wrong. D-U-C... Do miscellaneous... I don't see it in here. Name. It's the top right? Okay. It's a currency. Oh, it's a currency. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Oh, I have 335. Oh, there we go.
okay. I mean, it's not nothing, but not everything.
But I know to build the paracesis, I needed to buy something from the market, and that was like 300 plat, which I think is the exact amount.
No. Do not buy. Don't do. No. Buy it with credits. Buy the blueprint
Oh.
with credits. Yeah.
Oh, the
Please,
blueprint.
please.
Okay.
Yeah, please buy the
Okay,
blueprint with
I'll pick
credits.
up the
Oh my
blueprint
God.
then.
Nearly
Okay,
made me
let me
panic.
just... Yeah,
Oh
no,
my God.
I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. I was like, oh, no, it's too much money. I'm not going to buy it.
That's a
The
lot. No, oh my God.
Galatine.
I don't think they lock anything like that. I'd be so mad if they lock things like that.
Galatine. Blueprint. Purchase blueprint. Yes. There we go. Let's see. Oh, I can build it. It'll take 12 hours. Okay.
Yeah, no, I was like you should be able to build that one. That one's
Okay,
not
okay. So should I build it then?
Yeah, yeah, start building.
Okay.
Let's start building. And oh my goodness. This is like not like a big deal, but a small thing that I kind of hate is when you have to make a ton of mining, uh, like refined mining things.
Oh, you mean like the
We have to,
resource things?
yeah, yeah. When you because like I'm looking at the Bone Widow and like I I can make most of it. I'm missing like one resource to farm for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I also have to make like a ton of like thalmic distillates and stuff like that. And it's like how I need to like keep track of this and like how many I've made and oh wait, I'm out of. It's just like it's like oh I need to like it's one of those cases where like it is actually helpful to have the Warframe app open because you can have the two windows open and like have them looking at different things as opposed
Mm-hmm.
to having to skip back and forth between menus over and over again. Um, Bone Widow. So I've got enough thalmic.
Let's
I need
see.
Namelon as well.
Oh dear, I'm gonna have to start writing things down because I'm looking at
Right.
the ingredients for the necromech, and it's like, oh, you need tempered bapholite, which you can buy from Otok. So
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly
okay.
what I'm talking. I'm doing that right now as well, and I'm like, I think I need to write this down on a piece of paper. Like, there's like a lot of things to keep track of, and it doesn't make it easy. Uh, it's it's one of my it's not like a horrible mechanic, but it is definitely like low on my favor
Mm-hmm.
on these mechanics.
Heather Maw. Let's see. That is. I need 50 of these. Heather Maw is low Botriskid. Need 4 of those. Um, let's see. That's in the Isolation Vault bounties. Okay.
yeah,
Um,
Isolation Vaults. We're gonna. I think we've done. Have we done them before? Yeah, we have. We have. I remember
have
doing them.
we? Okay, I suppose we did. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, they're a little bit confusing, and I continue to be kind of bad at explaining things in video games.
Nomalon.
Horrible thing for me to learn about
Oh,
myself after 20 plus years of teaching is that I'm specifically weak on video game explanations. Uh, like calculus,
Final
that's not so bad,
four.
but like boss fights, I can't explain that. Uh,
100 core. Okay, and then let's see. The Void Rig is all of those. What do I need for the Void Rig casing? Adrimal alloy. That is 60 of those. Lucent Terraglobe. Okay, I actually have 30 of those.
and those ones you
Um,
pick up really fast. So Lucent Terra Globes are a fast one. That one's not a challenge. Uh,
then Faceted Tiametrite. That is another OTOC.
Yup. We're probably gonna need to do a bunch of mining because I don't think you've done a lot of mining.
Hmm. Because like it says I need the blueprints, and then I need to refine the ingredients to make the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That is correct.
Let's see. Biotic filter. This is
That's from
like a
fishing.
shopping list.
Yeah, it is. It is, and like, uh,
Aqua, Polmo, and Druid. You might need to rank up the syndicate to get the blueprints from OTOC. Oh dear, really?
yeah. I mean, that's not such a bad thing. The syndicate
Okay.
stuff. I mean, let me put it another way. the way you do this, the best way to rank up different syndicates kind of varies. And for demos, I am pretty sure that the agreed upon best way to do it is to do Necrolisk bounties, and Necrolisk bounties are kind of fun.
Okay, okay.
I think bounties is actually pretty viable for all of the factions that have access to bounties, which at least bounties are in general not boring. They're at least like in the gameplay loop. There's one that I'm pretty sure, I think Cetus I leveled up via fishing, which fishing is, there's one that I leveled up by fishing and one that I leveled up by mining, and mining is kind of
Mhm.
mining kind of sucks. Fishing is not so bad. Fishing is at least chill in the game.
Okay, okay. Alrighty, I think I've completed the list. I need Bapholite, Tethermaw, Namelon, Spinal Core, Adramol, Terraglobe, Tiamitrite, Biotic Filter, Dagonic, and Hesifron. I probably mispronounced half of those, but
I don't
I
even know
can
if there's
figure
a
out.
correct way to pronounce these because they're kind of fake made up wizard
They're made up
words.
words, yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of made up wizard words for a video game, so I don't know how much it matters. Uh, I am pretty sure that however we slice it, uh, somehow or another, our road goes through Necrolisk bounties.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly goes through going to the Necrolisk and you talking to Otak.
Yeah, yeah.
Like somehow or another, you're going to talk to Otak. That's just going to happen. So I'll just let you handle that.
Let's see.
I was gonna
And Otak, there we
Hi,
go.
I'm not Lloyd. Lloyd is Lloyd.
You'll have to excuse Otak. His personality was damaged irreparably by Deimos's energies, making it necessary to transfer his intelligence to this, our current shared form. Unfortunately, my attempted defragmentation
Oh, he's gonna tell me
of
about
his
mining,
persona
okay.
matrix was not
Yeah,
a
what a goofball.
complete success. Tell them about mining, Otak.
Mining. Oh yeah, mining. There are things to be mined. Minerals. We'll use the minerals to make
The things that are necessary for survival on Delos. Now, ask politely, Otak.
Would you please mine the minerals?
Oh, he's asking me politely to mine the minerals. That's nice.
He's very funny. I like him.
Okay, so browse wares. I assume that's it. Okay, the Admiral Alloy Blueprint. Let's see. It says I can buy these. The Hesifron. Yeah, it looks like I do need to have a rank in the syndicate here in order to buy some of these.
Ranking with the syndicate there's a couple ways you can rank up with the syndicate, and one of them you can rank up with the syndicate by basically doing tasks that any of the syndicate characters care about.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like you talk to the syndicate characters and like you give fishing stuff to the daughter and she'll give you tokens, and you give hunting stuff to the son and he gives you tokens, and so on.
Okay.
And then you go to the grandmother and you trade in tokens for standing.
Oh,
Similar to like
okay.
what you do with the quills, you trade in tokens with the grandmother for standing. The reality is that you also could use the tokens for buying some other things.
Mm-hmm.
Do great things.
And the token that I'm pretty sure, maybe somebody else, maybe there's been some changes, maybe somebody else knows here something that I don't. The mother tokens you can get by the boatload compared to the other ones.
Okay.
You can get them much faster. Sun tokens in particular, I don't know if this is still true. Sun tokens in particular, when I was last playing, were a real pain to get. Very hard to get them in any quantity. Whereas you can get like 100 mother tokens relatively fast.
Okay.
And they're all equal, except for grandmother tokens. Grandmother tokens are worth a lot more. Yeah, we can do. We can get up to 100 and like up to upwards of like 150 from doing one set of bounties, which
We
is
are
like a
good friends.
15-minute mission, I think.
You
Mhm.
know about Siegfried
So like we can get
and
standing
Balric and
for
Rock?
pretty
I
fast.
did not say that, Otak. I merely
However, we
said
do need
that
to
it
do
has been
isolation vaults, I think, anyway, because I think that drops a couple of things that you need no matter what
We will
Okay.
build
for the
future.
necromechs. So we might just want to do that one, regardless.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's also. I'm gonna double check. I think it's the only way to get scintillant in particular, which I need anyway. But I also need scintillant. Don't think they drop from anything other than. Yeah, they only drop from isolation vaults. So I'm just gonna go with the simplest one.
Alrighty.
And I am going to change my frame. We have done one
Much
of
has
these
been
before.
hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the
Where
surface
is
must
my
surely
bounty
contain
hunter?
the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up
Okay.
to.
Okay. Mirage.
Oh, I'm supposed to go outside. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta touch grass. The horrible, gross red grass.
The nasty, disgusting grass, if you can even call it
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Because I'm not like super worried about doing it this efficiently. Do you have a mining laser on you?
I do not. No.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the infestation's
Then
got
never
the
mind. Because like this is
entrance
actually
to
like
Yasso's
not a
all
bad
squeezed
place to do
tight.
mining, and you need to do the mining
Any
regardless.
ideas?
Somehow or another, you gotta mine. We.
Whee.
Okay, so the first part is we'll go here,
Hey, that entry looks
and we
like
gotta
it
kill
needs stuff.
some.
Maybe we can get it to
This-
open up if we feed
Yeah,
it.
now it just tells us to go to other places. If you bring up your map,
Mhm.
you
Oh,
can
I
see
see
like
there.
the.
Yeah.
Because I can fly. I'm gonna go up to that one in the northwest because I think we can split up for this one.
Oh dear.
You'll see them on the
Oh
ground.
dear. I just
it's
oopsie
fine.
daisy.
I'm back.
No, I
I'm
got it.
back.
I got it.
Oh, okay, you revived. Okay.
Yeah. I forgot you could
Okay.
fly.
Yeah, I can fly. Maybe I should have. Maybe that would have been the thing to do. So you'll see things labeled foam residue.
Infested
Shoot those.
That should
Okay.
do nicely.
And that's just like it doesn't actually. Sometimes it'll be red and they'll say boss residue. It doesn't matter. They're the same thing. For these purposes, for our purposes today.
Ooh. Oh dear.
Very unpleasant. But
How do I get over
undoubtedly
there?
what we need.
Oh dear.
A little
I'm
more.
coming back.
Oh dear. Maybe I should have used the
Oh,
teleporter.
no, you
Actually,
shouldn't
wait.
have
I can
followed me.
teleport.
You should not have followed me.
Okay.
Sorry, I was unclear. I was going there and I was having a split up, and now I was just telling you where I was going to be. That was not where I wanted you to go. Now I've labeled where I want you to go.
What is the thing you have that lets you fly called again?
Arcwing launcher.
The Arcwing launcher. Okay, we can work on that next time then.
It can be really cheap to make. I just kind of forgot. I just kind of forgot.
Projectile increment. Uh-oh.
These things. Foam residue.
Oh dear God, there's something on me. Help?
Roll.
Roll? Okay. There we go. Oh dear Lord. Ew.
Yeah. Pretty gross.
What do I do with the foam residue? Do I just leave it there?
Shoot it.
Shoot it?
Shoot it.
Oh, yippee.
That's the worm bait that we're trying to get. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, look around for. There's another one over here. I'll let you.
That should suffice. Place the components into the vessel.
Weird that didn't break. All right. Get over there. Oh, I have to
Right
start.
here?
Nice. Yeah, we're going to the objective.
Okay, let me get my skateboard.
I don't know why I'm deciding to do this by just hard running, but I'm doing it.
Oh dear. Ouch.
Oh dear.
What the hell? Oh dear God.
Yeah, you got meleeed a little bit.
Okay, so we gotta look for bait again?
No. Activate the bait station.
Oh, okay. Activate. How does one activate? By pressing X. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's stews. That's an interesting verb to use.
Boils. Stews. I like stews as a verb. I have to use that for like thinking. When I'm thinking about something, I'm stewing on it. I'm going around.
Oh my goodness gracious, what is happening?
I am using the grimoire. It is a lot of particle effects, and maybe I shouldn't make it bright white.
Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, it's one of these stupid things. I hate these things.
Oh, the Saxons? Or
The thing, the big boy.
Oh, the big guy, the genetics. Oop, I went
Oh
there.
dear.
It's okay.
Okay, where are you? Oh, you got
I'm
it?
I'm being cocky. I'm gonna treat this a little bit more seriously. There we go.
Oh dear.
Got the genetics down, and
Let's get started. I need to work off some of this too.
Who the hell is this guy? A
he's one of my
Mxtsukee?
dudes. He's one of my dudes.
He's your dude? Okay.
He's my dude. He's my dude. He came by because I died. He felt embarrassed for me. All right.
Oh god, what do I do?
Grab the concoction.
Okay, I have the concoction.
Okay, now we gotta go downstairs.
Okay.
We gotta go down.
Wait, do I have the concoction? Did I leave the concoction?
Somebody's carrying it. It ain't me.
Okay, it must. Okay, I guess it must be me.
Yeah. And we'll get to a door down here
Mm-hmm.
that you hit with it.
Okay.
It should tell you
How do I
what
do that?
button to- It should say like with. To me, it's page down. Because I'm weird.
Oh dear.
So whatever it tells you is the button. It's your alt fire. Whatever your alt fire is. Yeah. I
Oh
think it's
dear.
middle mouse by default.
Middle mouse? Oh, there we go. Yep, it was middle mouse. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I always rebind it. I just don't like. I don't know. I middle mouse is annoying to press for me. I have no idea why. I've never found a mouse where I like it. Okay, so now we gotta kill a ton of enemies. Basically, we're just killing a ton of enemies. If we slow down on killing enemies, the toxicity level will go up and we will die. The enemies who have the objective marker on that, like that one, we get more toxicity reduction.
Okay.
That's the gist.
Okay.
Organic material from the infested can help counteract the environment and keep us alive longer.
Oh dear.
They are well adapted to this.
Oh wait, I've got a thing going 10 enemies.
Well, that was fun.
Oh dear. There's something up there.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get up there. Oh dear.
The strongest local infested
Yeah,
Oh, there
these
it is.
areas are always hard to
This is their
navigate.
last gasp. Defeat these and we should be clear to proceed.
Oh, round.
And we,
Oh dear. Oh, where's the other guy?
Toxicity levels are dropping now. The infested
okay, we got through that part. That
Okay.
part's pretty quick.
We can proceed to the isolation
Next part's kind of the big challenge. We're gonna go down into the vaults.
Just a little further. You're almost through the
And there will be a
infested bits.
Necromuck guarding it. We're
ruins
doing the
await.
lowest tier bounty, so it'll just be one.
Okay.
There is a
There's
guardian
one
here.
per tier of
A
bounty.
necromech. You will need to destroy
Oh, hey, I
it
got
so
some
you
ground
can
ones.
explore the ruins.
Should just go around breaking everything down here.
Oh god. What weapon is that?
That I'm using?
Yeah.
Grimoire. I like it.
Oh.
You unlock it for doing a mission that you will like quite a bit because it's extremely yaoi.
A mission
I
I'll
know that
find
you're
what?
not- I think you'll find interesting. There's a mission that's extrememely yaoi. I know that you are Yume
Extremely
Joshi. You're not-
yaoi.
Yeah. I'm not
Okay.
joking. Yeah, it's very much about two gay guys, one of whom definitely loves the other more than than their love back.
Oh dear.
Ah,
Oh, I found it.
Guardian is here.
Oh, you found it too. Yeah.
So, oh, and he went down really fast.
The necromech has ceased.
Oh, I
function.
could have used that.
Okay.
Satisfactory
So we could
outcome.
just leave now.
Mhm.
But I don't. We'll not get any scintillant, which I need. So we're looking around. I think we talked about this like many streams ago that we did. There's going to be in one of the dead ends down here. Oh, I already found it. So just come over to me and I'll show you what it looks like.
Okay.
This door.
Mhm.
So if you shoot the reactive crystal with your amp,
Mhm.
it'll start an escort quest.
An escort quest.
Yep. And then we do a little escort quest, and then if we succeed at the escort quest and then solve a very easy Simon Says puzzle,
Mhm.
we get a bunch of bonus resources.
Okay.
So go into your little kid mode
All right. Let's try it out.
and shoot.
There is one
Yeah.
last obstacle to overcome before
And we gotta
access
escort Lloyd
is
around.
granted. Right this way.
He's gonna walk to a couple of points on the map, and
Oh dear. There's a lot of enemies.
we
Oh dear. Oh dear.
we're getting through it. We're getting through. And of course, obviously, Lloyd just went through like it was nothing. He's gonna go to a couple of points and then
Shed no tears for
do
the
this.
necromech.
Okay.
This
They are
little
now
thing.
relentless
Do a
enemies
funny
Do I have to
little
zap it
dance.
again?
And there is no
Nah, he's gonna do it.
countermeasure.
He's gonna do it.
Okay.
He'll handle it for us. We just gotta keep him from taking too much damage.
Okay.
That's what we're doing. We're just
Oh, okay. I guess he finished.
yeah. He's gonna go to like 4. I think. Yeah, he's gonna go to 4. Not super long, but not super short. Get in here. Ha, one of the spots. There we go.
Alrighty.
Where is he at? Oh, there. Hello, Lloyd, and
Oh dear.
we're good. He doesn't even take any health damage.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Kairu. Hello, Kairu. Welcome in.
Hello, Kairu. Oh,
That's a lot of enemies.
go over here, go over here. Oh, sit. Oh wait, no, never mind. Shit.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear. He's in trouble.
Does he regen? Okay, he is regenerating. He is.
Yeah, he regenerates relatively quickly.
Oh dear. Oh god, so many particle effects. Carrier is down? Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. I'm probably gonna be down soon.
Help a friend out?
Oh dear God.
You can reduce the report energy if you can spare it.
Critical damage has been registered to this unit.
I'm sorry, Lloyd.
System failure imminent.
Oh dear.
Void energy recharge.
Oh dear. Nope, I'm down.
Essential.
Sorry, I'm keeping track
Power's on.
of them.
Now we gotta use that code on the door.
Do what you need to
Damage
do.
approaching critical levels. Self-preservation protocols active.
Okay, come on, disappear, my dude. Sorry.
Oh dear. I forgot to revive. I'm sorry.
Before the vault will lock.
Wait, actually, wait. Can I still
Be
revive?
sure before
You should be able to.
Okay. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Where on earth are you? Over
not
here.
that
Okay, I see you. I see you.
Yeah, and so I got to see the little Simon Says thing. So I'll just do it. But it's just a little Simon Says. It'll show the order. It'll show the order top to bottom on that door in front of us.
Oh, okay. It's one of those.
And yeah, it's just a little Simon Says. And
There's all
There we go.
kinds of stuff down here. Some void stuff that never let out of ISO because it was so not fun.
yeah.
You ought to be congratulated, Tenno. You can
Did
confront
we
the
get
guardians of the
anything? We got 4
isolation
biotic
vaults.
filters, which you
A
needed.
full
A lot of
mastery of the void and all its implications would be helpful, of course.
a lot of
This
lucid
must
terror
suffice
globes.
for now.
Did we get any scintillate? Doesn't look like it. But I saw one on the map earlier. So I think I know where it is. I think I know what it's from. See if we can get that and then get out of here. Oh geez, that is a lot of guys in here. A lot of guys right here.
Why is it so far away? Here we go.
And yes,
Did
okay,
you break
I
the
found
pots
where
on
it
the
is.
sides of the room? Yeah, I think we did.
We definitely broke all the ones at the lower part. Yeah, there's a scintillant over here. I just wanted to make sure you got over here and call. Got it. There. Up high. And it's gonna move around the room, so
Okay.
I'm gonna let you try to get your hands on it before I do it.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
Jump into it, grab it. Grab the
Jump into what?
The scintillant, I marked it.
Oh. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. Like,
Okay, I got the scintillant.
okay, you did? Okay, cool. I missed it. Like a goober. There we go, I got it. That's really valuable. I'm actually gonna check that room just to make sure we did get what we were aiming for. If I can find it. But yeah, that's the simplest neck. The hard part of these is usually fighting the necromech, but I guess it was low enough level that we killed it pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got the sides. We got the
Okay.
sides. So just use the go to the green exit symbol and get out of here.
Okie dokie.
We
Oh. Oh dear, where are you? Oh, you're over there?
yeah, use the green thing. Use the green thing.
Oh, use the green thing? How does the one
Yeah,
use
use
the
it.
green thing? Oh, enter
it'll say enter
esophagus?
Yep.
Oh, I have to hold it down. Oh dear.
Yep.
Oh, well,
Oh,
that's
no.
just lovely.
Oh, yeah, spit out.
It. Thank you.
Yeah. Actually reviving my ally for once. So yeah, that's one volt. We can do another one while we're out here.
Okay, okay.
I think. Now I need to.
Oh my god, leave us alone.
This mother doesn't have it, so I'll need to find another mother. Where are the other mothers? Don't bother following me. That's for my own. That's for me.
Wait, where did you go?
I'm
Oh,
flying
you're over
away.
there.
I'm
Okay.
I'm looking for. Because there's multiple spawn points for the mother, and she's the one who will have the bounty.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no, we did have that. Yeah, okay. So that's the one.
Let's see. I've spent 2 revives out of 4. Maybe exit and come back. What do you think?
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's very quick to exit and come back. I understand where you're.
So there's 4 revived permission then.
Yeah. It used to be per day per frame, which was annoying, and it made like this weird thing where like because it was actually harder, like it was more unforgiving in general. It made it so like there was an incentive to not play as much for lower level players.
Oh.
Yeah, it was not a great system. But yeah, I think you can just use the teleporter to get back to. Use that teleporter.
Oh dear. Oh, something's killing me. Oh dear God. What is happening?
Oh,
something killed me. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm here. It was the Sanguine Exodus.
Oh, it's the stupid. Yeah.
I got him. We're good. We're
Okay.
good.
So. Oh dear. How do I teleport again?
Hold down map to open up the static map.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so I can go back to the Necrolisk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's a teleporter right on top of the Necrolisk. Never mind. Alright, cool. Now let's boogie on out of here. Boogie on back home. Alrighty. Give us a moment. There we go. Yeah.
Well, well, well. If y'all ain't my favorite brand of free-range lunatic.
Yay, sentiment. And
Oh, and I got the damaged Necromech pod. Okay, that's something I needed.
Yep, it is.
Lucent Terror Globe. I think that's something I needed.
Yep.
Spinal Core. I got some Spinal Core sections. Okay. Tiametrite. I needed that. Dagonic. I needed that. Okay. Yeah, that was good. We got some good stuff from there.
And so you said you don't have a mining thing equipped, right?
I do not know. Is that something
Okay,
I have to buy?
Yes. I'm just trying to see if we can buy it from OTAC. We cannot. The one you want to buy from what's his name? Smoke Point. Smoke Point's got the good one.
Who is Smoke Point?
He's one of the Solari on Venus.
Oh, he's on Venus. Okay.
Yeah. Smoke Finger. I'm sorry, not Smoke Point. Smoke Finger. He's the old guy who talks about rocks. I find him quite charming.
I don't think I've ever talked to him.
He's charming because I don't know, there's something nice about a violent shooter looter RPG where there's people who care about anything other than shooting and looting.
I suppose so.
You know, it's a nice little. It's nice.
Okay, then should I go to Venus?
We don't need to worry about that right now.
Okay.
We could probably just do another. Do you want to do another another vault bounty?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do it. Let's do it. I'm going to do the next level up because that
Okay.
one, like the hard parts were all just like navigating it and not. I'm getting a network not responding, which is alarming me because things are responding. Very weird. Usually when this happens, everything freezes. But the hard parts were just like navigating and like environment. It wasn't like the shooting that was slowing us down. Though maybe next time, maybe I should have switched out my weapon for one that has less particle effects. I did choose like maximum particle effects weapon. Because
I mean, if it works, it works.
Well, I also like set it to higher particle effects. I am a little bit of a terrorist in that way.
Oh, okay. If my computer blows up, it's on you.
Yeah, yeah. And I have destroyed. I have been in collabs where computers died, so I am now worried. You should be able to just teleport to the point.
Oh, okay.
There's a teleporter. That's what I'm doing. Just
Oh
teleporting.
yeah,
over.
it is pretty far away, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna teleport there.
And we have to go down below us. Gee, Linux, I don't care about that.
Oh.
Look, oh, there's
The
something glowing.
infestation is strong, but stupid. With the right materials, we can fool it into letting us enter.
So yeah, now we need the bait.
We need the blue stuff again?
It might be red right now.
Oh, okay.
I think it's blue, but it might be red. So yeah, you can see where the points are, where there's some. I'm gonna go for the lower level ones. Not lower level, the lower area ones, the southern ones. Yeah, they're blue right now.
Oh, they are blue. Okay.
They are blue
I
right
found
now.
the
At
the
different
bait
times in the day
thingy.
they'll be red. At different times in the day they'll be red. It does not change.
Can supply us with a
From our
biological
perspective.
key.
It's a pretty abstract difference.
Oh my god, this Eximus. Oh dear god. Ah.
We will need additional samples, but this is a good start.
Where am I going? I have no idea where you
want me to
are.
just, I was expecting us to split up. If you want me to just get it, you can hang tight.
Okay, I
and
see a
you'll be able to-
waypoint that's kind of far away. Is that the one you put up?
I put that one up. Just stay where you are, because I'm just gonna grab the
Okay.
last 2 points. You just go into, just hit the what do you call it? The bait station as soon as you can.
Excellent. Take what you
Okay.
gathered and place it
Sit
into
now.
the vessel.
I'll meet you at the bait station then.
Yeah, I'm almost there. Okay, it was giving me like a network error earlier, and so far it hasn't done anything. And now there's no network error, but my melee animations just aren't playing.
Oh really?
Be on the lookout.
Yeah,
for
they're just not playing. Like they're doing damage too, and that's the weirdest
investigate.
part.
Do not let them disrupt the process.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an explanation. It's goofy. It's goofy as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I could have just made this weapon not have the absolute brightest possible energy color. That's my bad. I think it's funny, but it might not be good for your eyes.
Oh wow. I even have like particle effects turned all the way down on my computer too.
It's utterly searing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. It's pretty obnoxious of me. I could have done literally any other color. It would have been a little bit easier on the eyes. Also, not doing it with the character who shoots 3 bullets per bullet.
Oh dear. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Oh.
Yeah, I died.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oopsie
I got
daisy.
you. I got you, buddy.
Now take the
Thank you.
concoction and throw it against the large cloaca I have marked on the map.
Against the cloaca. Come on, man.
Did he really have to use that word?
Yeah, come on, man. He's really... Is it even accurate?
Okay,
Oh,
let
that's not
me.
accurate.
Okay, I'll take the concoction. And
Yeah, I'm right behind you. A lot of dudes behind us.
okay.
Well done. We can access.
I'm
the
not really
infested
worried about
tunnels
our
now.
ability to do this
Get
one.
inside.
with like the levels of enemies and how many spawn in. I am a little bit worried about our ability to do the highest level.
Okay.
That one might be a little bit much. We can see how we do. We haven't even beaten this one yet.
Even for Warframes, the vaults lie beyond, but they will be inaccessible until the toxicity has been reduced.
Where are you?
Some of the infested are adding to the toxicity level. Deal with them quickly. Use organic samples to help stabilize yourself against the toxicity level. The infested carry their own antidote of sorts.
Antidote suits. Actually, kind of don't. I make fun of the word. I actually don't mind them too much.
Oh.
They went for Twinkie British scholar as the personality, and it's fine. It's definitely a type of guy. Oh, so I did a movie night last night. And we watched. It was movies that have drive in the title. So it was
Movies
drive,
that have what?
Movies that have drive in the title.
Okay.
So Taxi Driver, Drive, and Baby Driver.
Okay.
Which of those have you seen?
Taxi Driver, Baby Driver, and Drive. I haven't seen any of them, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Toxicity levels are dropping now. The infested have retreated.
Taxi Driver. I gotta warn you, it's a lot of guys. It's a lot of types of guys. There was a large percentage of the time watching where people were just typing "this fucking guy" in chat over and over again. about like a dozen different characters. Just a lot of like, this guy, come on. A lot of those kind of moments.
Are we waiting for something?
I was just mining some crap.
Oh,
We don't
okay.
have to mine. Yeah.
Okay, Chip. Now
I
you
didn't
just
even get
need
anything
to
good
beat
for it.
a
Oh, hello,
necromancer
Necromech.
who can
there he
explode
is.
ruins in peace. Did I mention that part already?
The Guardian of the Vault approaches.
Oh, I haven't like
You
even
must
shot it yet.
defeat
You were doing
it,
decent
Tenno.
damage.
I confess
Oh,
I had
bye-bye.
my concerns,
Uh,
but that was
Yeah, I was doing all those
expertly
things where like you set up like 3
The
different things
Guardian
just to
is
hit something
completely
really hard
disabled.
once.
While disabling one arm is a good start, the Necromech remains 82%
Oh,
combat
hello,
effective.
hello.
Oh, let me get that.
Ah, the Necromech Guardian is here. Defend yourself, Tenno.
And he's down. Never doubted you for a minute, Chip.
Well done. One arm
Okay,
down.
so let's
Keep
see
at it.
if we can
More
find
of the
that little vault. Like I was giving like a little like blow by blow, moment by moment, as like we're done, man. We're done. We did that pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dead end down there. Yeah, we're just looking
You
for
would
that
be
big door.
stinky.
He's stinky. Oh no, who's stinky?
There's a stinky guy who is chasing you.
Well, he's been distinct.
Oh dear, where am I?
Oh no,
Oh dear. Oh god, the stinky guy is here.
I'm coming.
No, he's infecting me with his stink. Oh, he stunk me.
And got him. Got him. Oh, and I am parkouring all over the place except the direction I want to go in.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. That was gonna do it.
Okay. Wait, where did you go? Oh, you're right
I
there.
went up.
Okay. Trying to figure out how to get back up.
I wall climbed.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you can wall climb in this game.
Forgot about parkour.
I forgot about the mechanic in the game that you can use.
It's definitely a good mechanic. I love the parkour.
Oh,
I didn't have mirrors active. What's wrong with me?
oh dear.
Going down. Oop,
dear.
I went down. Oh, you're here.
Where are you? Hopefully I don't die. Oh, oh dear,
You're
oh
taking
dear,
a
oh
lot of
dear.
damage. You're taking a lot of damage. It's okay, it's okay.
Okay, let me get out of
We
here.
get you. Yeah, that's,
Oh,
I'm scared of having kid mode because it's hard to screw that up.
oh no. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Where are you, big vaults? Where are you, big vaults? There's gotta be a big vault around here somewhere. That's how this works. Bonus objective. Yeah, this is the hard part.
Oh, okay, finding the secret vault.
Yes, it's freaking finding the bonus vault. Yeah, like it's not. I find the infested areas substantially harder to navigate than any of the others.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's so red. Already completely turned around. No, that's not the direction I want to go in. That's the direction I want to go in. Have we been here?
I think you already checked there.
Yeah, and there's one area I'm wondering about. If I did check it. Kind of wish I was limbo so I could at least like just rake tons of stuff. Yep, I was wrong.
Oh, there's something down there?
Follow me.
Yeah, I missed it.
I will take you
Oh.
to the safety interlocks.
The objective, yeah. I just marked it so I can find it more easily later.
There we go.
Yeah. So now we just gotta escort Otek and Lloyd around for a moment. Yeah, escort these little guys around.
Where is... Okay. There he is. Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
like,
there
where's
he-
bro going?
Donde the bro?
Spooky, ain't it? I think the family forgot a lot of what's really down here. Even before the infestation, they'd begun to stay away.
Oh.
Well, most of them had.
Oh dear.
I am trying to shotgun things from way too far away. I am not doing a good job of keeping track where you are. I can shoot somebody. Gotta go shoot him.
My shield.
Your shields. They're low. They're low. Okay, gotcha. We gotcha. We gotcha.
Okay, here's another one.
Matter if I do anything here? Doesn't look like it.
Oh. Here we go. Oh dear.
Where are you?
Oh dear. Okay, now where are you going? Oh dear, don't go towards that thing, please. Okay. Oh dear. Oh, I'm about to die.
Oh. Donde?
Oh god,
You're okay, you're okay. I feel like I could heal you with something that absolutely will not heal you. I don't know why I did that. Like, that doesn't do that. I do have an access to it, so I'll heal you. I'll heal you. There we go. Blood
okay.
restore. Okay.
Okay, power's on. Now we gotta use that code on the door.
Okay.
Yeah. So when he gets to the door, they'll play like a little Simon Says It'll display the order of which switches you need to hit from top to bottom. And let's get down here. Like, you can see the switches around here, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to play them from top to bottom right now.
Times, the vault locks you out for good.
So
don't do that,
brainy
okay?
one with a little crystal in the middle, the one with the hourglass in the middle, and the one with the eye in the middle.
Oh dear.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah. Or perhaps,
Already moving. Already moving.
okay. Oh dear.
There's all kinds
And we're
of
in.
stuff down here.
Okay.
Some voice
Ah!
stuff that never let out of ISO because it was so not fun.
An interesting expedition, I trust. You did well, according to Lloyd. A reward is an order for your efforts.
Ooh.
I do hope you'll go again. There is so much more
Ooh,
to be
yay.
found.
Okay.
Things hidden from a mundane gaze.
And down here's the big reward.
Okay.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. No scintillant. Dang it.
Now we can get out of here.
Now we can get out of here. I think we can do the third level. I don't know if you want to do the third level.
I think I need a break from this.
That's fair. That's very fair. That's very fair. It's so red.
I know.
So red. It's like even more than it's wet. Like it's very wet and very squishy, but it's just so red.
Should we take the
Yeah.
esophagus?
Yeah. Let's get esophagide. Esophagoted.
Just regurgitates us. Oh, there's some mods
Yeah.
out here.
Nice. Nice. Fetch. Alright. Alright, let's get back to the Necrolisk so that we can go home.
Okay. Where is the Necrolisk? There we go. Travel to the Necrolisk. Whee!
Alrighty, alrighty. So yeah, the getting a Necromech is actually a bit of a production. Alright, what's your pleasure, my friend?
Let me think. Let's see.
Well, I think taking a look at the clock.
Mm-hmm.
I think we don't have a ton of time left.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say we just do a like a survival or avoid Fisher survival or defense?
I like that idea.
Yeah, those are fun. Those are just like automatically fun. Those are just uncomplicatedly fun to do.
Yeah,
So-
just easy, mindless killing. The best kind of fun.
Exactly. Like whom's
Good
among us?
fortune,
I'm already back on my ship, so
Ooh, I got my
ready
daily
whenever you.
tribute. Should I take the Orican cell or the resource drops? Considering I'm leaving soon, probably the Orican cell, right?
Oh yeah. Is it doubler or a chance?
What do you mean?
Does it say resource? Is it the orange one or the blue one?
It was the blue one.
Okay, then who cares? It was the blue one. If it was the orange one, that doubles how much you get out of how many void traces you get for cracking a relic, and that's super good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's super good. But it's the blue one. The blue one, like, if you're trying to farm resources from drop from killing enemies,
Mm-hmm.
that's better. But it's good, I should say. It's about the same, but it doesn't for things that have like guaranteed drop rates. It doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Take a look. So there's an interception. There's a Lith survival, a Meso interception, a Neo defense, which is on a map I just kind of don't like,
Mm-hmm.
and an Axie interception.
Let's do the survival one.
Yeah,
I
I'm kind of
think.
inclined towards the survival. Interceptions are kind of I think they're just overall just not as fun as either survival or defense of the
Mhm.
unlimited ones. And the Stefano, the Stefano, I don't like. I just don't like it as a map. Okay. Let me. Yes, we're just doing a survival. I don't want to take the survival. Farmer or I don't know. I'm just gonna take something that seems fun.
I like how your weapons have like absolutely incomprehensible made up names. Like, what is a Dob
Oh yeah.
Fizz Kigiz Kuva Nukor?
Yeah. The worst part is like the meaningfulness of those is basically like in reverse order. Like Kuva Nukor is meaningful, but the first parts that are absolute gibberish. They're who I killed to get them, which like who cares?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, who cares? Uh, so I'm just grabbing Jade, just fooling around with it. Okay, let's.
Oh, is Jade the new one?
Yeah, Jade's the new one. Okay, there's nothing that I really need in here, so I'm just gonna grab garbage. Yeah, just grabbing garbage. This is just a survival. So yeah,
Let's
Kuva
see.
Nukor and Kuva Ogress are meaningful, but like everything before that's just gibberish. And like, kind of want to change the names of them, but I don't know how married I am to these weapons, and yada 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 yada. And I'm so indecisive. I'm so indecisive. I'm definitely one of those people who like, if I can't figure out a good place to put something in my house or in my room, it just kind of winds up at like some moderately inconvenient place that I just step over for like weeks.
Mm.
Uh, just because it's just like, what am I gonna do with this?
I'll do this one. Oh, and then there's Sigd Gross Kuva Barak.
Yeah, right.
What is up with these names? They're getting very creative with them, which, you know, that's appreciated. But some of them are just silly.
Some of them are very silly, and there was like the names they're from the Kuvaliches, and the Kuvaliches have randomly generated names that are like they have like a list of elements that are
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures
themed
nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
on that are like vibed on
I'm sending life support capsules your way.
I'm sorry, what's what I'm looking for?
You found
That have a Grenier vibe. That's the word I'm looking for. Grenier. That's the word. What's the word here? Grenier.
Like there's like a naming convention there, right?
Yeah, yeah. And they did I remember a stream like not long after it came out where they had Rebecca, the VA for the Lotus, at the head of the company now, read out people's funniest ones. Because like a lot of them are just like they're phonetically very close to being obscene. Like is there a like those classic like is there an icy wiener here?
An icy wiener.
You know, that kind of thing. Like the old Bart Simpson jokes. Mike, like there's like definitely like cock is just like a straight up one of the words.
Yeah.
K-O-K-K. And she just like reads out a bunch of them, and they're like, they all sound like really foul. And then one of the ones that was submitted was Bit Bop.
Bit Bob.
Bit Bop. He just loses it. Like, yeah, that's definitely the best one. That's definitely the funniest one in this context. Bit Bop. I wish I had a Bit Bop. Bit Bop Kuvanukor. Like. Okay, I cannot figure out how you're supposed to use this lady.
I delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Okay, so things extend if I kill enemies with judgment on them. And it looks like I get... If I kill an enemy with just by judging them. Not sure how I feel about this character. Oh, I've got unlimited ammo on the frigging Kuva Nucor. Cool, I'm gonna time to knock myself down every 2 seconds. Wee. I think it's a blast radius, it's like the size of a room.
Yippee!
Lit. Despite bringing my leveling gear, it is way too strong.
Get ready for a capsule.
Let's see.
Another life support capsule is now available.
How does this lady's kit work? How does the pregnant Frey's kit work? Seems like range is the really important one.
Is the frame you have equipped the one with like the maximum range?
No, I have this one is, I'm still figuring out this one's a kid. I've only gotten her to level 17. No formas, no nothing. I don't really know if I've like not figured out what's going on with her, like at all.
Oh,
and so she just has like a generic balanced layout. That's what I do when I don't have like a better idea. Just kind of. Seems like range is really
back out of
important
here.
for her.
Oh.
Not sure about duration.
There we go.
I've got a couple frames that I think I range max on. The funniest one is Atlas, because that's how I get the tiny guys. The funny tiny guys. Oh, hello.
Your sacred tokens
I
shall
need to
remain
go deal with that guy.
secure from the grasp of the idols.
He's getting away.
Not if I can do anything about it. Oh, I think you got
The
him.
raid
You
is
got him.
off to
Yeah,
a
I got
successful
him.
start.
Yay. Thank you.
When
Thank
you
you.
need it,
Even though I don't think you can...
sections
I think we've established that you can't use random crowns yet. You can't even collect them.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't sure if I would be able to like knock him down or not.
They're kind of tough. Like... let's see. These are both worth 15 ducats, so who cares? Alright.
Let's see. Ooh, Oxtiletto Prime. I do like my Oxtiletto.
Yeah, do it. Do it. It's cool. All right. Oh, and we haven't even talked about it all. How was your vacation?
Oh,
Very rude
it
of me.
was lovely. It was lovely. I went to the desert and it was extremely hot.
Awful.
Like I'm talking like 110 degrees. That's how hot it was. Just insane, unreal, oppressive heat.
Oh, dreadful, dreadful. I'm one of those like, I'm one of those people who loves the cold. I love the cold. I maintain my stance that the worst part about New York City, of all of the things that somebody could complain about New York City, it's not cold. Like, I want the city to be like 20 degrees colder.
Oh wow.
I want like 4 to 6 months of the year snow. That's my style. And so I went to the woods up north for mine, where it was not hot. It was considerably cooler than New York City.
We went to
quite pleasant on
opposite.
that
You went
end.
to cool, I went to hot.
You went to hot. I am floored that you went to a hot place during the summer.
It was not my brightest decision, I'll say that. I was there to visit family because my mom was like, "Oh yeah, well, you could visit some family," and I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll go." And I didn't really think about the fact that it's like August in the middle of the desert, so you know, not my brightest moment.
I think that was like several people's not brightest moment. like for me, this is an annual family. This is a very recurring event, and it's a horrible place to be during the winter. It's very much like a summer vacation spot, like a beat the heat by going up north location. And it works. It's been working for us for a long time. And I will stand by it. I will stand.
Yeah, it's funny because like my I went to visit my aunt and she moved there like a few years ago, and I'm just like, why would you move here when it gets this hot? I don't understand why she made that decision. You know? Why would you do this to yourself? You can't even leave the house. You know, you go outside for 5 minutes and it feels like your brain is being cooked inside your skull.
I keep on thinking about oh, my brain, I'm not the smartest today, I apologize. The King of the Hill, where they go to Phoenix, Arizona, and like they're in the car and like the outside thermometer says like 115 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And Bobby's just like, that can't be right. And they go outside and Peggy just goes, this city is a monument to man's hubris.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just like, at Phoenix, like me and my chat were discussing, because I was talking about travel and like all the states I've been to, because I've been to a pretty good chunk of them. I've traveled a pretty good chunk of the states. And people were asking like, oh, like what's like the best, worst, etc., etc. I think Phoenix is the most cursed place I've ever been.
Really?
Again, I hate the heat, so that's like gonna quite a bit. Like everything below, everything like DC south is getting like negative 20 points for being too damn hot. Well, we're gonna affect it considerably, but Phoenix is like, it really is this huge city that we're pouring an enormous amount of money into as a country, and like, no, we need this city to be like 3 million people in an area that's like so hot that people bring oven mitts to drive with.
Yeah,
like,
that is. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things.
Driving is already so unpleasant. Then you have to have oven mitts in your car because if you leave your car out in the sun, the steering wheel will be like 150 to 200 degrees to the touch.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Why? Choose
Let's
Tyrone
see.
Prime.
Tyrone Prime, yeah, it's rarer.
It's rare and it's worth 25 ducats. Which is actually kind of bad for being a rarer one. Usually those are worth 45, but there are more ducats.
True.
More is more.
Let's see. Let's lift A1. Yes, I would like to equip this one. Yeah, I think the worst part about the heat is just how tired and exhausted it makes you. It's so bad.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've probably talked about this on here. I got really bad insomnia, and so like, it's a pretty common but very frustrating state for me in life to be just exhausted as hell and not feel like I can do anything about it. And to like make it worse feels like doubling down on the bad parts of life.
Yeah.
And I remember a particularly strong moment a couple years ago where I was waiting for a bus, and it was snowing. It was snowing, and the snow was just piling up around my feet. And then like I remember this moment where I was like, oh, like I can think clearly. Like my brain feels like it's actually operating at close to 100% as opposed to like 25% like it's been for the last 6+ months. This is like,
yeah, the
this
cold
is like what it
is
feels.
kind of sobering in a way.
Yeah, yeah. There's just something so frustrating of being like, oh, like I'm just like living my life like 3/4 drunk just from the weather. That's just annoying. No, I love being cold. I love the cold. I fantasize periodically about moving to just like nightmarishly cold places like Svalbard. Svalbard or Moscow or something, you know. Harbin. Cities that are like infamously just like miserable for most people, but it's like I can't stand being hot. This is so bad.
I mean, like, if you're used to the cold, then it's probably going to be okay for you.
Yeah. I've lived in some very cold areas. I lived in an area of the country where it would get to -30 for a decent chunk of the winter.
Oh wow.
Which is the nice cool point where it doesn't actually matter if you're using Celsius or Fahrenheit.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I remember a friend of mine asking me to describe what that's like. I was like, okay, so it doesn't actually feel that different from -20. Like at the same level of like feeling cold and like things kind of hurting and stuff like that. It's the same experience as that. But you have a vague awareness that you're going to die a little bit more quickly. You just kind of like feel the life force drain slightly faster at -30 than at -20. Which is not great, I'm not gonna lie. Like that's something I consider much more tolerable than 100 degrees. Like that's something I can deal with way better than 100 degrees, but I'm not saying that like -30 is like a good feeling. It's a weird feeling. like a 20 degrees to 50 degrees range. That's a good range for it to be outdoors in my mind.
Yeah, for me, for whatever reason, I'm very bad at like regulating my body heat, so I'm always either too hot or too cold, regardless of like the weather.
I got worse when I lost weight. Like I thought it would be like I would get better at dealing with hot weather and worse at dealing with cold weather. And I just got worse at dealing with cold weather with no compensation.
Oh really?
I was still just as bad at dealing with hot weather. It was like, this was not productive. This did not help me in the way I was hoping for. What a goofy way to live a life.
Truly.
Okay, so the ranges on these abilities are starting to feel a little bit better now that I've gotten a couple levels.
Because do you have a range mod in right now?
I
Look
do,
what our Tenno operative just found.
but not like a
They could
lot.
not do this without
Okay.
you.
Not a lot, and like of course, like I still haven't maxed out the frame, right? And like when you max out the level abilities, they're always like a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to say at this point. It's pretty hard to say at this point.
Well, actually, I don't have the Equinox Prime chassis.
Go
Or
for
maybe
it,
I
go
should.
for it.
Okay.
No, go for it. I mean, it gives me +5 traces if nothing else. That's why I'm choosing yours, is because it gives you the +5 trace. Just
All right. I think I
purely-
got time for one more.
I figured. That was about what the timing looked like to me. So, uno mas. Uno mas.
Uno mas.
Make it a good one. Kind of leaning against doing a lot with this frame, mostly just because it's got a lot of very harsh sound effects that I'm not super into. Which I would feel. I can understand that, like, oh, like you would like not like a frame just because of that, but I'm already balancing. So I'm already balancing between so many frames.
So you don't think it's going to become one of your main frames?
I don't think so. I can see some of the cool stuff happening here, but unless there's something like super compelling about the abilities that I'm missing, I might look up like a guide or something afterwards. This is probably going to be a like I get it to rank 30 and I never think about her again. Let you know. I understand that that's a shame, but also I feel like I'm one of those people. I feel like I'm at the point where it's more narrowing things down
Yeah.
than like trying to find good fits. Like I already love Gara to death. I love Atlas. Love Baruch. Should love Korra. Not quite sure why I'm not as into Korra, but I should. Play Mirage all the freaking time. Mirage is incredible. Oh, Jade Lidexus on me? Goodbye, Jade Lidexus. That's a crack. How many Void Traces have I gotten? 78. That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah. Hold on, there's one right here. Here we go.
Yay!
The relic has been cracked
Alright, let's
open.
start heading in the general
Finish your
direction,
mission to
I guess,
find out
of
what's
extraction.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're...
Oh, I think it's up here. Oh, yeah, it's up here.
I'm gonna hit one of the supply capsules on the way out, just to kind of make it a little bit more forgiving.
Life
Oh, really?
support
Oh, there we go.
activated.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I'm a little confused on where. Oh, I see. Wait, how do I get over there? Oh, I see. Okay, let me wall. I can wall run. I remembered. I can wall run. Yay.
Yeah, this room is a pain in the neck to do without parkour. It's definitely like a place that's like, why would you lay out a room like this? This is not safe. Though I've never stopped thinking about Patrick Gill's point about that's like a fundamental design element of Star Wars. Like, think about all the things that make an area feel like lived in or practical, and throw all of them out. Get all of them out of here. That's not Star Wars at all. All those catwalks that don't have safety railings.
Oh yeah, that's true. There are a lot of those.
There's a lot of those in Star Wars. And it wasn't one of those things I thought about when I was a kid. I just thought it was like kind of cool. But like as an adult, there's that room in the first Star Wars where like it just looks like it's a corridor, but then in the middle of the corridor, there's just a pit. There's just a pit in the middle of the corridor that just falls down seemingly infinitely. It's like what is this, sir? Like who is this? Like people are just falling in. Like how like what is this? Why is this here? That's Star Wars, baby. That is Star Wars. Nothing more Star Wars than just deeply impractical areas, and this reactor room or whatever it is. A lot of interns died for this architect.
Let's see.
And we got 30 seconds left. I think that it's something we can definitely talk about for like either off stream or just at some other point. Just gearing you up more generally.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause you're still just using regular Boltor, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because there's a Boltor Prime.
I know. I remember you told me about that. I'll definitely need to look into getting that.
It's pretty simple. Like that's one of those ones that people like. I know people who just give it away for free, just because people like think it's interesting. Take the Stradivar, Prime Barrel. Yeah. Let's boogie out of here. Yeah, like if you already like Boltor, we can get you Boltor Prime, and a Telos Boltor's not super hard to get your hands on.
Let's see. No relic?
Okay. We're leaving. You said we're leaving. I believe in you. You're in charge, boss.
Okie dokie. Then we get out of here. Yay!
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good haul. Good haul.
Yeah, pretty good haul. And I maxed out Jade, so I can probably put her away and not think about her again.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. 350 endo, that's not bad. What are these relics? What are these relics we got? Carius Prime. Phantasma Prime. Alrighty.
Let me just check on my, let me just check on something in the Foundry real fast.
Of course.
So, okay, got it. Alrighty. Well, I think we did pretty good for today. I think we did pretty good for today.
Yeah, I think we did. And you want to mosey pretty quick, so I won't hold you too much longer.
Yes. Do you have anything you would like to say? When is your next stream? What's going on with you?
My next stream is actually tomorrow. It is going to be a peak nerdy stream. Over my vacation, I spent a lot of my vacation reading quite a bit of Roman history, and I've got the little fuzz in the head, I've got the hint in my head that I could turn some of the stuff I read into a lecture stream or a paper or some other kind of recorded content. And so I'm going to do a stream where it'll be like early research. It's going to be a research stream where I'm going to talk about what I learned and write down what my questions are and what the facts are and try to figure out what this is. This is how research works. You just kind of get this little tingle that there's something there, that you don't understand something and you have to ask some more questions. And I'm gonna show what that looks like. It's probably about the nerdiest possible stream concept. A couple people have asked me to do it before, and I've just never done it because I don't know, it seemed too nerdy, and I think it's actually better to just be the ultimate version of yourself when you have the option. So I'm gonna do that.
All right, that sounds good.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do this is my first public announcement about this, but I'm going to do a fan art contest soon. Start it probably for September. There'll be a September fan art contest because people have made some very nice fan art of me. People have reimagined me in some very nice contexts. So I'll make an official announcement about that on Twitter in next week, probably.
Awesome,
that's my news.
awesome.
That's my news.
Looking forward to
That's
it.
That's the Almontas news. Thank you, Seal Club, for tolerating the Almontas news.
Anytime.
Anytime. And thank you, Alex, for having me. I'm guessing you wanna mute me so you can go over the schedule with your folks.
Yes. I'm going to switch over now. Stream ending, and I'm going to mute myself. So let me turn that off real fast. Alrighty. so this is what's going on with me for the next week or so. Tomorrow I'm not streaming. I unfortunately have a dentist appointment, so I will be doing that. More Hard Space on Thursday, my new favorite game. Look forward to that one. And then we have a Dress to Impress collab on Friday. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to all my streams. I say that every time, but I am. But yeah, that's what's going on with me. Let me see if there's anyone we can raid into. Let's see, who is online right now and hasn't been online for... Let's see. Who can I send you guys over to? Let's see here. Oh, I know. I'll send you guys over to Astrobel, who's playing Monster Hunter World. I'm going to send you guys over to her stream. But before I do, I just want to say I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're from. And hopefully, I'll see you all again next time. Bye-bye!